It's Rubberband OG. I just skipped class with the progress report.
The progress report.
All right, what's going on? It's your girl, Lala Shepherd. This is another episode of Skipping Class presented by the Progress Report, man. And this one is long overdue. You know, off air I was saying, man, I've been pulling up to your events for a long time, but finally got them in here, man. We got Rubberband OG in the building. How are you?
I'm good.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
When I was doing my research, I'm like, man, he been doing his thing for a long time. I seen a video pop up. It was like maybe 10 years ago you was doing your thing.
Yeah.
So, you know, you've been doing music for this long. What keep you motivated?
Shit. The checks still rolling in. I'm gonna
Okay.
be for real, like back then when I first started, it was more so just, doing it for like the city, just having fun. But when the business came in, shit, I seen, you can get paid off this shit. That would keep me going. Like, the money still going, still getting booked for shows, shit.
Hell yeah. Now, I want you to reflect on the first time you got paid for a show. How did it make you feel and how much did you get paid?
Shit, I got paid like $150. Shit, I felt good. I bought the joint with it. Shit. And I went from there. Shit.
Show. What would you say was like your big break moment when like people started to recognize you as an artist?
I say probably when I got signed, and when I first got signed, I put a song out called "About That Life," and that's the first song that got like 1 million views. And from me that I put out got 1 million views, and from there I got shows like outside of Alabama. I started getting booked outside of Alabama, so probably then.
For sure.
Yeah.
Now, I do want you to talk about your hometown. Talk about just, what is the energy and the atmosphere like there now and the support for you?
Shit, it's still love. The city love me, you know what I'm saying? But I really try to stay gone, and cause everybody see what goes on. Like if you stay in your city too long, so I really try to stay gone. But when I am there, and I go to the right places, it be number love.
For sure.
But yeah.
You still live there now?
Back and forth. I be back and forth from Atlanta, to Montgomery. So.
For sure. Okay. Well, at what point did you like officially get into music though?
I always, like, when I was 10, my mama bought me a beat maker, like, for Christmas, I think. But I wasn't, like, rapping for real. So I just, like, trying to make beats at first. But I say, like, 15, I actually probably made, like, my first song. Like, went to the studio for real and made a song, like, 15.
Sure. Did you like your voice?
Hell nah. It took me probably like 4 or 5 years before I got like comfortable with my voice in the studio. I used to hate my voice though. It was like too deep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who were some people that you came up listening to?
Gucci, that's my favorite artist. Like T.I.G, the Jeezy, Future. Like that whole little trap era. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on like the trap music genre now?
Say it again.
What's your thoughts on like the trap music genre now?
I think it's getting back to it. Cause like it went, like I said, music had a little way. They just were talking about shooting and killing. But now I feel like it's getting back to, like the get money music. I feel like it's finna get back to that.
For sure.
Yeah.
So at what point did you learn the music business?
Shit. I say, to be honest, probably like a year ago. Shit, cause me coming from Alabama, like my first deal, like I ain't even have a lawyer, I ain't even read the contract or nothing. I was just like signing this shit. And then once I just, what I'm saying? I was like, shit, I'm doing this shit and I don't even know, like, the business behind it. I woke up one day and I, like, found the lawyer and I just got him to break everything down to me. And shit, from there I just started studying everything. And, like, now I'm, I'm that.
For Sure. Talk about your record label, that DOA. I see you got it on your necklace too.
Yeah. Like I said, me learning the business, that made me want to start my own label because I feel like, to be honest, like mostly half the time I was signed, I was doing everything on my own anyway. Like I was paying for my own studio time, own videos, but I'm not knowing like this shit like the label's supposed to help you with. Like, so I was doing everything on my own, mostly anyway, to be honest.
So are you not signed to T.I.G anymore?
Nah.
Okay.
Oh, man.
So like just from that situation though, like I see what you mean in terms of paying for your own studio session, but what's something that you really learned where you can like game other artists?
Make sure you have a lawyer like before you sign your contract. Like you ain't gotta rush and sign nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like have them, whatever you don't understand, have them break it down to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't wanna sign a situation and then like a year or two later you feel like you got played or in reality you didn't get played, you ain't have to sign it. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't their fault. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame nobody. Cause you know what I'm saying, it was me. I ain't. That's for the next artist too though, like shit. I don't care what you don't understand, find somebody that'll break it down. You don't have to sign, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody forcing you to do that. So,
well, that's a blessing that you was able to get out your contract.
yeah.
You know, sometimes niggas be locked in a contract.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it took some bread though.
I was gonna say, did you have to buy yourself out of that contract?
Took some bread, hell yeah.
Okay.
Took some bread.
Respect. So I see that Little's manage you now, man. That's dope. Little's be doing his thing, and I know he managed Moneybag, a whole bunch of other artists and shit before. So how did y'all link up, and what's it been like, you know, having him as a manager?
We had like a mutual friend, and he was like, he told him like, I got an artist I think you'll be good with, and he told me like, man, I know a manager you'll be good with, and it went from there. From day one, we just clicked, and shit, he like Little's like the GOAT. I ain't gonna lie.
Definitely.
Yeah, he the GOAT.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, he hit me up like I'm working with him. I'm like, well, shit, can we finally get an interview? So time for that.
Yeah.
Time for that. And then you got this project about to drop. So by the time this interview is out, it's gonna be out. So it's called No Rap Cap.
Yeah.
So we got to get into the title, man. Tell me what that mean to you.
Just, you know, self-explanatory for real. Like, I ain't doing no line. Like, everything that I'm talking about, I'm really doing. Like, it basically, like I'm saying, get money music, though. Back to that, like, you want to get some money, shit, I'm going to, you know, show you some ways how you can get it, shit. Put this album in and let it ride.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, so the cover art, man, about how much money was you holding? You had that thing like piled up.
That's probably like 100, like 100,000, yeah.
Sure. Now talk about like your last big purchase. I know you be talking that shit in your music. What was your last big purchase?
My last big purchase, I got another chain on the way, probably like 80.
Okay.
This one was 60. The DOA was 60, so I outdid it this time, 80.
For sure. Yeah, I heard that in your 60 Ball song.
Hell yeah. Shit, I bought that motherfucker. I spent too much. I had to go make a song about it. Shit.
Nah, for sure. Yeah. Now, when you get your jewelry, you get it insured and all that good stuff, though, right?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
For sure. All right. So we got to get into a couple of records. So we got one of the joints that's out on it right now, the Block Hot joint. Okay. So what was your thoughts on the Gucci and Jeezy Verzuz? Just referring strictly to that song.
I liked the verses, like the idea behind it, but like Jeezy, you know, he let Gucci get off on him with that line, with the Pukaloke line. I don't think I would have been able to. Hell no, I couldn't do it. But
yeah.
You know, I understand where Jeezy would come from too, though. Like he, you know, trying to be like the bigger person and shit. But I couldn't do it.
Respect. Now, other records on the project, we see this Big Boogie gonna be in there. These, tell me some other people that's gonna be in that joint.
YTB Fat, you know,
We had him up
yeah,
here
he
recently.
signed with Money Bag.
Yep.
Big Homie G. Who else I got on there? I think that's it. Yeah, cause I got a record coming out with NoCap too though, but it was supposed to be on this one, but we ain't get it cleared in time, so it'll be. I got another mixtape coming out this summer. It'll be on that, so yeah.
Sure. We'll talk about that whole process of getting music cleared, like, you know what I mean? Because that's a whole part of the game that people don't understand till you go through that shit.
I ain't know nothing about it too. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? We end up doing the record, and when it was time to put the tape out, they like hit my lawyer. You like, man, you know you got to get the song cleared. I'm like, shit, what that mean? You feel me? I ain't even know what it mean, but that took like 2 or 3 months just to get the song cleared. A lot of back and forth, but yeah, for artists in the future, like you definitely, if you know, buy a feature, or you get a feature for somebody, you definitely want to get it cleared. Like, go on, take care of the business.
Hell yeah.
You don't want to wait till the last minute and then they hit you with it. You think you finna drop your project or some shit and they hit you with, oh no, the verse ain't cleared. So, yeah.
Man. So what you think the music industry looked like if Doe B was still around?
Man, I don't know, Doe B he'll probably be killing the game right now. I'm trying to think of some of the people he was out with. Like he was, I think, like Rich on McCoy era. So yeah, he'll probably been already killed the game by now.
Sure.
Yeah, so Doe B was cold.
Do y'all have any more unreleased music?
We got one song that I ain't never put out, but like, it's hard though. I think I want to just probably wait. I'm gonna wait till I think it's like the perfect time to put it out. But Doe B was hella talented though. Like we just been in the studio. Like dude never wrote nothing. Like he just a heel beat and he just already be rapping. Like god damn. Like you play 20 beats and he gonna rap 20 different songs. Like I was like, man, this nigga here cold.
Real artist.
Yeah, a real artist. It took me like years like to get to that stage. Like to why I ain't gotta write no more. Like now I can do that. But he was doing that shit then.
Shit.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you, do you freestyle or write?
Yeah, see now I do both though. It depends on like if it's a song like about a female, like I like to take my time with them, so I write them. But like trap music or some money shit, I can just go on out the dome. Yeah.
So why take your time with the female records?
Because I be wanting to like to be like honest, you know what I'm saying? Like make them feel me. Like I don't want to come off the dome. I want to say like real shit that I probably done been through. Like if it's like a record about them cheating or some shit, I'm gonna put some life shit in it. You know what I'm saying? Put my heart in the shit I done been through or seen.
For sure. I respect that. Tell me about the hardships of being an artist that I feel like, you know, you're a real dude, but I feel like, you know, sometimes with this music shit, like if you ain't on no antics or doing some silly shit, it might take you a little longer to get to that point where everybody know you know what I mean?
I see a lot of people be doing like that shit, like, you know, like the fake shit, I don't know what I ain't gonna call it clout chasing. I don't know what they doing, but I wouldn't do it. Like, to me, I'd say just stay true to yourself. Like, believe in your grind, you know what I'm saying? If that shit gonna pop off on its own, if you just stay consistent, that's the key. Like, you gotta stay consistent, keep putting shit out, like, stay in their face, keep some content. Yeah, like, you gotta beat. Cause now it's easier, shit. You got social media, you got TikTok, you got, you know what I'm saying? Folk blowing up all social media, so shit. You just gotta stay consistent, stay in their face. You ain't gotta be, you know, acting like you got shot up. People do all type of crazy shit. Like I ain't doing none of that.
That's true.
Yeah.
Now, somebody that was in it when the mixtape era was going crazy, which do you prefer? Like mixtape, streaming?
I prefer screaming better though, cause like with that era shit, you actually had to, you know, get CD press. You had to go city to city, pass them out. You know, you had to be there physically. Now shit, you can work the internet. Yeah, you can promote your whole little mixtape straight on the internet, album or whatever it is. Yeah.
True.
So yeah, it's easier.
How was that transition for you? Like, did you gravitate towards the internet like right away and learn how to do it, or did it take some time?
Took some time. Yeah, it took some time because like I had to learn how to like to be my everyday self that I am, you know what I'm saying, and put it on the internet. Like I ain't know how to, be myself. Like so, yeah. Once I learned that, then it was like easy. Now I just get on there and just be me.
Definitely. What's your thoughts on rappers allegedly snitching nowadays?
To be honest, I don't think them folks care. Like shit, the world so crazy. You snitching, they still gonna bump your shit. But I don't, I live by principles. I ain't finna tell on nobody. But shit, I don't think these folks care. Shit, they still gonna bump 6ix9ine and all the other people they say snitch. Them folks don't care. They still gonna go to all their shows. These people still gonna go platinum. So nobody care about that shit.
True. Yeah. Would you do a song with any of them guys?
Shit, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, shit, I ain't snitch, shit, with it, cause I did a song with a snitch, that make me, hell, I ain't got nothing to do with that, who he told on. Yeah.
Respect. Yeah. Respect. Now, another thing, man, talk about moving safely as a public figure. I know in your music before you talk about, like, no security and shit like that.
Shit. It took me a minute, you know what I'm saying, like to just adjust to like moving smart. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I used to be in the city just still in the hood and still like, I got shot at like on live, like 2 times for going live. Yeah, and people knew my location and shit. So yeah, I had to adjust like, shit, I don't even post until I'm gone type shit. Like if I'm at a restaurant or something, I ain't finna post them until I'm gone. So yeah, I had to adjust to that. But it's just moving smart at all times, watching your surroundings, like shit. Like I don't even wear this shit unless I'm doing something. I ain't just walk around with all this shit on every day, like when I'm with my kids and shit. It's just moving smart, watching your surroundings though.
Sure. So I mean, how are you as a father though? Like, are you the same, just artist mode, or you a different person when you're with your kids?
A different person? Yeah, like just straight father mode for real. Like be on their ass about the school and shit. So yeah, different person. But they be like they know who I am. Like they be proud telling all their friends, Rubberband OG, my dad. Yeah, he get me what I want, and they brag and shit.
Talking it, yeah. That's cool though. Yeah. So for the people that ain't tapped in yet, man, tell them why should they tap in with you?
Because the music authentic, like I ain't making that up, like I am who I say I am. You can ask anybody from my city about me, about DOA, they gonna tell you, oh yeah, the boy stand up guys, you feel me? Like everything authentic, come fuck with me, real get money music, no line, no rap cap, you know what I'm saying? By the time they come out, it'll be out. Go check it out, man. Shit, I promise you, you won't be let down.
Sure. Hell yeah, man. Any words to your fans?
Hell yeah, keep supporting this shit. I'm reading all the comments, I respond to all the DMs. I be, reposting the shit I do see. Yeah, keep supporting shit. And I'm gonna keep dropping this hot shit for y'all. Like by the time no rap cap, y'all finally learning that shit. I'm coming out with another mixtape. Cause now, I'm controlling my own shit. That's another thing about like when you sign with a label too, like they control the music, like.
Thanks.
And a lot of music I ain't like, cause they had people picking out my music too. So like, hell yeah, they had like college kids picking out music and shit. So.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's like, I used to be mad at that too, like.
So.
Because I don't feel like they knew like this, you know what I'm saying? How I wanted to paint the picture I was trying to paint, basically. I felt like they were trying to catch. They was picking out catchy songs, you know what I'm saying? Stuff they think was catchy instead of, the hood bangers or the stuff I liked.
I respect that. How did your fans gravitate towards the records that you felt like you ain't like?
Shit, to be honest, I ain't do too good. Yeah. But you know, I used to just sneak a video in and just put that motherfucker out on my own. Yeah, like 60 Ball, that was some shit I just did and shot the video same night. And you know what I'm saying?
Trusting your gut.
Yeah, you gotta trust your gut. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Would you ever sign with a major again?
Yeah, like if the numbers right. Yeah, now I know the business. Yeah, I sign. As long as everything right and shit, I can get a little control over the music shit. Yeah.
Respect. All right, so our platform is called the Progress Report. So how would you say that you progressed lately as a person, outside of music?
As a person, outside of music, shit, just been investing money in the right places. Shit, like, they got houses so cheap where I'm from, so shit, I just bought like 4 houses. So shit, I'm trying to own like 50 houses, you feel me? Build them up and probably give a couple of pieces to my children and shit. Just basically, you know, set myself up for the future for real. Like if this shit ever die down, then I can lay back with no problems. I still got money coming in. So.
Hell yeah. Big respect, man.
Appreciate it.
For sure. So no rap cap.
Yeah.
It's on the way, man. Or you should listen to it now because it's gonna be out by the time this drop.
Hell yeah.
For
shit,
sure.
I gotta get Little to get y'all a link so y'all can check that motherfucker out early, man.
For sure. Yeah, I heard the 2 joints, so yeah, send me the rest, you know what I mean? But we definitely gonna fuck with it, you know what I mean? So.
For sure, I appreciate it. Hell yeah.
Absolutely, man.
The Progress Report.